ChatGPT. Relate ACIM to the movie SimOne. SimOne through the lens of A Course in Miracles, ACIM. SimOne through the lens of A Course in Miracles. SimOne is a brilliant and often overlooked spiritual allegory about illusion, projection, image-making, celebrity, perception, and the mind's willingness to believe appearances. Through the lens of A Course in Miracles, ACIM, it becomes a fascinating demonstration of one of the Course's central teachings. Perception is not reality. At its heart, the movie asks, how much of what we believe is actually true, and how much is merely accepted because everyone agrees to believe it? This question lies at the heart of ACIM, the power of projection. The entire world becomes fascinated with SimOne. People admire her, love her, interview her, obsess over her. Yet SimOne does not actually exist as a person. She is a projection, a fabrication, an image. ACIM teaches, projection makes perception. The world sees what it expects to see. People project beauty, talent, meaning, importance. The movie brilliantly demonstrates how the mind invests images with reality. The idol, SimOne, becomes an idol. The ego loves idols, celebrities, leaders, relationships, achievements, anything onto which meaning can be projected. ACIM teaches that idols are substitutes for God. The idol itself has no power. The power comes from the meaning the mind assigns to it. The movie exposes this mechanism with remarkable clarity. The self-concept. SimOne is literally a self-concept, a manufactured image, carefully designed, carefully managed, carefully presented. The ego does something similar. It creates an image called me, a personality, a reputation, a history, a role. Then it spends enormous energy defending that image. The movie's central illusion mirrors the ego's own construction of identity. Believing appearances. One of the most ACIM-like aspects of the film is how willing people are to believe appearances. Very little evidence is required. The image is accepted because it looks convincing. ACIM continually asks us to question appearances. The ego mistakes appearances for reality. The Holy Spirit looks beyond form. The movie becomes a playful but profound lesson in how perception operates. Specialness. SimOne quickly becomes special. Admired, celebrated, desired. The ego constantly seeks specialness because specialness appears to provide value. ACIM teaches that specialness is the substitute for remembering our shared identity. The movie beautifully reveals how arbitrary specialness often is. The image is celebrated not because of what it is, but because people collectively agree to celebrate it. The dream character, SimOne, can be viewed as a symbol of the dream figures described in ACIM. The Course teaches that the world is populated by images projected by the sleeping mind. The movie externalizes this concept. A character appears, the world responds, emotions arise, stories develop, yet the character itself has no independent existence. The parallels are striking. The fear of exposure. As the story unfolds, Victor becomes increasingly afraid that the truth will be discovered. This mirrors the ego's fear. The ego depends upon concealment. It fears exposure because exposure threatens the illusion. ACIM teaches that illusions disappear when brought into the light. The movie repeatedly explores this tension. What is real? The deeper question beneath the comedy is, what makes something real? Public belief? Visibility? Agreement? Recognition? ACIM teaches that reality is not established through perception. Reality is established by God. The movie repeatedly demonstrates how easily perception can be deceived. Awakening from appearances. As the illusion becomes more difficult to maintain, the truth gradually emerges. This mirrors the awakening process described in ACIM. The ego's world depends upon appearances. The Holy Spirit gently reveals what lies beneath them. The movie becomes a lesson in questioning what we think we know. The central reflection. The ego watches SimOne and asks, how can I create a better image? The Holy Spirit watches SimOne and asks, why am I believing the image at all? Viewed through ACIM, the movie becomes a brilliant satire of image-making and projection. SimOne symbolizes the self-concepts, idols, and appearances that the ego mistakes for reality. The deepest message may be, the ego lives in a world of images and believes the images are real. The Holy Spirit reminds us that appearances are not the truth. What is false may seem convincing for a time, but reality does not depend upon perception, popularity, or agreement. The truth remains true whether anyone recognizes it or not. Go to mwge.org to find full movie and commentary by David Hoffmeister.